I am here as living proof that you can continue your journey and your purpose as you continue to take care of yourself first and fulfill your goals and your purpose.
Thank you so much for joining us. If you're joining us live, or if you're joining us on the replay, thank you, first of all, for joining us. My name is Carmen Ray, and I am the founder of Be Well Travel and Lifestyle Magazine. We are a magazine and a community that's so committed to the journey of women entrepreneurs. Our three pillars is to help women entrepreneurs to be well connected, to be well informed, and to be well inspired. We feature and spotlight some of the amazing women entrepreneurs in our community. So it gives me great pleasure to bring to your attention today one of my dearest sisters in success, Linda Michelle Trainer, out of that Georgia area. You guys are going to love her. In addition to her being a spotlight contributor to Be Well Travel and Lifestyle Magazine, listen, guys, you're going to get a chance to watch and read her articles in each one of our publications. You're going to learn so much from her, and she has just been a delight. Mm-hmm. It's hard for me to believe that it really wasn't that long ago that we met. We met online, but it's so important, ladies, that we take these online relationships and take them offline whenever possible, because we have built such an incredible relationship, both personally and in business. So congratulations, Linda Michelle Trainer, on being one of our spotlight entrepreneurs. So go ahead and let's bless the people. Tell them a little bit about yourself and your business.
Wow. Thank you, Carmen, so much. I'm so thankful for you. When I first met you, you mentioned that collaboration is the next currency. And truly, you have lived that out, and your life and my life as well has increased in value because of that. As you said, I am Linda Michelle Trainer, the Global Encourager. I am here in the Atlanta, Georgia area. My main focus now is to promote restorative practices and boost well-being and productivity for dementia caregivers. It is vitally important. Some of the statistics are that there are over 76 million people in the United States that are dealing with dementia. There are 43.6 million caregivers, unpaid caregivers, that are out there. So this is not just people that are caring for mothers that are caring for their children, or people with spouses. These are people that are women that are caring for mothers, grandmothers, and spouses, like I am, who have been touched by the devastation of dementia. But I am here as living proof that you can continue your journey and your purpose as you continue to take care of yourself first and fulfill your goals and your purpose.
Wow. And as you were sharing that, my mind just started kind of racing around people that I know, that had parents or spouses and loved ones. And what I really love is that you're bringing some solutions during that time where people could feel very isolated. And tell us a little bit about how do you service that population. I know that you are truly care, you really understand self-care in a general scope. And I love that you have focused in on this area to help people to navigate this very trying time in their life. Because how can you prepare for this, right? But people can, come and utilize your services to learn a little bit more, to have that support that they need to be able to navigate this very challenging time. So tell us a little bit about how can people, as they need to, in the Be Well community and beyond, access your services. What does that look like?
I love the quote that says, "Not all storms come to disrupt your life. Some come to clear the path." And that's where I am right now. This event of dementia, first hitting my mother, my grandmother, and then my husband, has definitely taught me well how to navigate. And then even in my navigating, I've been able to share with other people. I have a book, a bestseller on Amazon, Who Cares That You Care. I've even designed a pendant to help keep me grounded in my faith, remembering that I'm not alone. I'm not alone, that God is with me. So helping other caregivers, women, anyone out there that needs that encouragement, they would contact me. I would help them go over their resources, help them review what it is that they need, and then connect them with other phenomenal people out there. You are not alone. We are not alone. I have my book available. I have other resources, books. I have the pendant available, and webinars and workshops that I do, as well as my life coaching.
Thank you so much for sharing that. Thank you so much for sharing that. So tell us a little bit about, sometimes we go through these very difficult times and we just take them on. But then there's other times where it inspires us to take what we've learned, what we've created some level of mastery of, and want to share it and actually make it part of our life's work. So what was the point for you where you're caring for your mom, your grandmother, and now your husband? What made you say, yes, this is something I want to be a resource? I really want this to be part of my entrepreneurial journey, so that I can help other people.
As I said before, some storms come to clear the path. And it started in 2007 when my own body broke down on me from adrenal fatigue. I was misdiagnosed, sent to a mental hospital for 13 days when I was actually only tired. The doctor did not take time to listen to what I was saying or reach out to a doctor that I was getting care from. So that taught me, number one, the importance of why I needed to rest, and number two, how to rest. And as the couple of years advanced, that's when my mom developed Alzheimer's. So I was ready. I was ready with information. I was ready with at least that foundation of rest. And then I started learning, and I was capturing the wisdom that I was learning in the books that I was writing, in the articles. And I knew, because I wasn't able to work in my 9 to 5 as a flight attendant like I normally do, I had to supplement my income somehow. And I am that encourager, and I love to share with other people. So that's when I started writing the books. That's when I started doing more coaching and just reaching out, doing some speaking. I was invited to Chicago to a group of caregivers. And that was the first time that I realized that men were dealing with this as caregivers with their spouses. And that was even before my husband really identified as his condition really advanced. So all of it has just helped me. It's given me a passion for people from my own heart, my own experience, knowing that when your body is ready to rest, it will enter that rest with you or without you. And once you are rested, you have clear understanding and direction for your path. And I am able to at least help guide along that path.
Wow, yes, we are definitely. I can see so many of the women entrepreneurs and just entrepreneurs, period, being able to learn so much from you. I'm super excited about the tips, the resources, and things you're going to be sharing in the Be Well magazine. And tell us a little bit about, I've been so impressed with your ability to understand what Be Well is all about, and how have you to this point been able to leverage Be Well with our events, with our online community, and the magazine? It's just so important. I want to give our listeners a quick example. A dear friend of mine, Cheryl Garrison, she has a community called 50 something lifestyle, and she support women in a lot of different backgrounds around business, helping them to write their books. And she reached out to me a couple of days ago, I think it may have been yesterday, and she said she's going to have her podcast and she's looking for someone to speak on self-care. So I immediately, and when I tell you 10 women came to my mind immediately. But it is so important as entrepreneurs that we are talking about and advocating for our sister entrepreneurs when they're not in the room. But because of Linda Michelle's consistent dedication, her true caregiving spirit, where she really genuinely wants to see everybody do well, that I immediately thought about her. I knew that she would be such an asset to Cheryl's podcast. So I immediately thought about her. So I wanted to share that. So it's important that as we're building community, that there will be times where you have an opportunity to make referrals on someone's product and service. Because if you, the only time that you're making a connection or a sale is when you're in the room, that's going to limit your capacity to grow. But in this case, I'm always looking for opportunities to connect the dots. And Linda Michelle was just at the top of my list. But why was she on the top of the list? Because of her consistency, her commitment, and her going beyond her current circumstances. As a caregiver to multiple people in her family, she had many reasons why she could have said, no, Carmen, I don't have time to write the articles for the magazine. I don't have time to participate in your self-care Saturdays in your Facebook group. I certainly don't have time to come and co-facilitate your brunches and your lunch and learns all the way from Georgia to Arizona. But she kept showing up. So it is so important that we use you as an example of what it means to really maximize your role and your relationships with the Be Well community. So tell us a little bit about what your experience has been and what you're looking forward to. How can we best support you?
I am so honored and I'm so grateful. I was able to do all of those things in part because of your encouragement. You are such an encourager and you will not let people stop. And it's not only by the words that come out of your mouth, but it's the things that you're doing. You have made this platform available for us. So I am so thankful to be able to write the articles. I'm so thankful to be able to even collaborate, even with Dr. Keisha Tate. I am using her book in an upcoming documentary that I'm in that's traveling over the United States about dementia in the Black community. And I'm going to be able to add her book there. I will be in Arizona each and every time I can to help support you. And I am using that to refer other women to other entrepreneurs, those that are seasoned and those that are just starting off so that they can see the example in real time.
Thank you so much, Linda Michelle. Well, we really just appreciate you being such a cornerstone and important part of the Be Well community. So let us know, how can we reach you? Tell us your website, or how, if people want to say, yes, what you shared resonated with me, I want to connect with Linda Michelle Trainer. How can they do that?
I am so grateful to you again. A new website coming up, beincourage.com, and that is BEINCOURAGE. Beincourage.com. My phone number, I can be reached at 770-884-2602. 770-884-2602, or my email address, info@beincourage.com.
I love it. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us for another episode. My name is Carmen Ray, and you can get your copy of Be Well Magazine. Please visit bewellmagazines.com, and you will be able to get your print copy, or you can check out our online copy. Thank you so much, Linda Michelle. Enjoy the rest of your